It was close to midnight when I left the office. The streets were mostly empty, the kind of silence that makes even a passing car sound too loud. I decided to cut through the small park near my apartment. It saves me 5 minutes, and at that hour, every minute matters. The park looked different at night. The trees swayed slightly in the wind, their shadows stretching long and thin under the dim streetlights. The old swing set stood in the middle, creaking faintly, even though there was no breeze strong enough to move it. That's when I noticed him. A man was sitting on one of the swings, head tilted down, hands resting on his knees. He didn't move, didn't even flinch when I walked closer. At first, I thought he was drunk, maybe homeless. But something was wrong. The chains of the swing weren't swaying. He was sitting perfectly still, like a picture pasted into the dark. I looked away, quickening my steps. I didn't want him to notice me. My footsteps echoed too loudly on the path, each one making me more aware of the silence pressing in around me. Then, behind me, I heard it. Footsteps. Slow. Careful. Matching mine. I turned my head, heart racing. The swing was empty. The man was gone. I froze in the middle of the path, scanning the shadows. Nothing. Just trees and the empty playground. My mouth went dry, my body screaming to run, but I forced myself forward, convincing myself it was just in my head. That's when I saw him again. This time, he was ahead of me, standing at the edge of the path. The same posture. The same tilted head. Waiting. I didn't scream. I didn't even breathe. I just turned and ran, cutting across the grass, stumbling over roots and patches of mud. My lungs burned, my chest heaving, but I didn't stop until I reached the glowing lights of my apartment building. Inside, I slammed the door, locked it, and pressed my back against it. My breathing was ragged, the kind where your ribs ache and your throat burns. I told myself I was safe. I told myself it was nothing. But the lights in my living room flickered. The bulb overhead buzzed, flickered again, and in that half-second of broken light, I saw him. He was sitting in my chair, head tilted, watching. The light steadied. The chair was empty. I stood frozen, unable to move, staring at that chair until my eyes burned. I didn't blink, didn't dare. Then, slowly, I reached for my phone, hands shaking so hard I nearly dropped it. But before I could dial, the screen lit up on its own. A message. From an unknown number. Why did you run? My knees nearly gave out. I staggered back, clutching the phone like it would protect me. Another buzz. Another message. I know you're awake. And then, from the hallway outside my apartment, a sound that made my blood turn cold. The creak of the swings.